Hello again from my front porch. It's a gorgeous morning here in Iowa, and I do mean gorgeous. In fact, let me show you, and I'm not going to be talking either, because if you listen, you might hear the birds chirping outside too. But this is just a picturesque day. So check out what it looks like outside my view of the front porch today. It is absolutely beautiful out there, and it's supposed to be in the 80s today, so that's nice too. It's a nice temperature amount. But anyway, today I want to tie off a few episodes back, episode 136, I believe. I had a series of headshots that were taken at the last ATD conference, a couple of different locations within the conference where they were doing professional quality headshots, and so I had them done, and that meant I had, including the one that I was currently using, which was also taken at an ATD conference, a previous one. I had 27 now to choose from. Now, some of them were more obviously better than others, I thought, but it was a little hard to choose. So I asked you all to help. And a lot of you helped. A lot of you turned out and did the voting. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well, today I want to announce to you the winner of the, I don't know, Paul's headshot contest, whatever. So you ready? Ready? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Now, on the official version that gets posted to YouTube, you won't have to look at the printouts that I'm going to hold up to the camera. I'll actually insert the full quality photo. But I didn't want to just say them and then have you watching on my personal Facebook page and not be able to see what they are. So I have printouts here. All right, so I'm going to start with the winner. The winner of the votes was photo number 23. This was the photo with the most votes. That one right there. And I can understand that. It's kind of a serious yet pleasant, not an overly jovial, kind of a professional kind of look. But that was photo number 23, the winner, right there. That's photo number 23. It's the new winner. So thank you very much. So let me show you then the ones that also got votes, because this is another thing I like about my friends and about the fans who watch this. You're an eclectic group, and so that means the tastes are different. And so I thought it was interesting, one or two especially of the photos that got votes. So some of you voted for the one that I'm already using, the one that I had been using. This was photo number 1, and this is the one that was taken, I don't know, a year or two at one of the ATD conferences. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but yeah, that one also made the list. And then here, let me get that out of my way. There we go. Got all these pages here to worry about. So then another one was actually photo number 2, which was this one, positioned a little differently. It's more of an upright picture, the vertical picture, but again, that kind of serious, jovial, upbeat kind of thing, but not overly, boisterous. But that was photo number 2. He also received several votes, or also was in the running, I should say. And then photo number 5 also received votes. Now, this one didn't surprise me, because this one is one that I think more people would see me at. They'd see me, with more of an actual smile, not just a smirk or a professional, a happy professional look, but actually with showing teeth, showing a real smile. So I wasn't surprised that a shot that showed that made it in the cut. Now this was one I was surprised that this one got any votes. It was photo number 10. And because when I saw it, I thought, I don't know, that looks like it was maybe a mistake photo or something. But I don't even remember what the instructions were, because the photographer kept giving me instruction. Okay, now give me this kind of look, give me that kind of look. And I wish I could remember what he had said when I was making this face. But what I really will love is the fact that some of you thought this should be the headshot that I used. So that's number 10, image number 10. I just, that look on my face is just, yeah. See, it's okay. So some of you seem to think it's a little, maybe a little playful, a little ornery, perhaps. And so if you see me that way, maybe that's why you liked it. Now, this one I thought was also interesting, number 27, the very last one, because it's kind of a combination of the professional and the jovial with the smile. So this was number 27. It also got votes, and so I can understand number 27 getting, because again it is kind of a compromise. I mean, it's very professional looking, but I also look happy. Now, those are all great photos, and I like number 23 that was the winner. But I've also been asked by a few people who inboxed me privately and said, I'm really curious to know what your favorite photo was. Well, here's the funny thing. I had two that I liked. One from each set, because there were, again, there were two different places within the convention where they were doing the photos, and so I had a favorite from each set, and you all didn't pick either of them. So here's the ones that I liked. Now you didn't pick either of these, but to be honest, when you look through the photos, there were some the variations were really subtle, and so you picked photos that were similar. You just didn't pick these exact ones. So the one I liked from the first set was actually photo number 6, and that was this one, which again I liked it because it was more of a toothy grin. One problem though, that as I was looking at the photo, when you looked at it full size, if you look at the bottom part of my mouth, you can see that I've got some gum in my mouth there. And so I can see why that one. But my 5 o'clock shadow really, I hadn't realized until I until I looked at them full size, how much 5 o'clock shadow I'm showing in the photos from that first set, from the lighting of that. So. And that's kind of funny because it wasn't 5 o'clock yet. It was only like, I don't know, 2 o'clock. But then the other one that I liked from the second set was number 25. And that was this one that was a little more of a serious, a little more of a pleasant serious. I really did like this one. But, I think 23 was better. Because again, here, I'll take you back and I'll show you the very first one. 23, I think, accomplishes the same thing. 23 accomplishes the same thing. I have a really good expression, a really pleasant expression, but it's not, that the one that I had picked it could be seen as a little bit goofy too, a little bit of a smirky goofy, whereas this is really just straight up professional. So good job, folks. I think you picked a good one. So this is actually, I'm going to start using this one as my official professional headshot. So thank you. Thank you for your votes. Thank you for your participation. I appreciate it very, very much. And you helped. I got a chuckle out of some of them that were picked. But again, it just is a testament to how diverse you all are. So thank you very much. Now, that episode is still going to be out there, and I'm just going to leave the poll open, and I'll check back on it every now and again, see if there's anybody else that weighs in. I doubt it. The farther we get away from that episode, I doubt there'll be too much activity with it. But, if somebody watches it later down the road, I don't want them to feel left out. So, all right, I need to get going because today I've got some exciting stuff on the horizon. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I will talk about it more in the next episode after Stuff Day. But I have 2 things going on today regarding my book. One is I have a meeting, a conference call meeting with people from ATD. We're going to talk about the marketing and promotion for the book. And so that's going to be really interesting as we talk about ways to promote it and get the word out there. There are some bookmarks that ATD has made available that have stuff about my book on it. So if you'd like me to send you the PDF of the bookmark, just drop me a note, say so, and I'll be happy to share that with you so you can print off your own version of the bookmark. They're going to print up a bunch of them, send me several too, for me to use like at events or meetings or conferences where I can pass them out as promo kind of materials. but I don't know when I'll get those. I'll know more probably today. But we're going to talk about beyond just, little flyer things like that. We're going to talk about just the marketing plan in general. So after I know what that plan is, then I can share with you all what that's going to be. Then also later today, I am doing an interview with an internet radio station, Business X Radio, which I've done interviews with them before. Usually they have a thing set up at the ATD conference, and a couple of different years I've been able to do 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so of their show, talking about things. Well, one time it was about the future of our profession. The last time it was about structure on the job training, because I believe that was during the first year that I was speaking on, because I've spoken on it 3 years now at the conference. I think that was the first year that I spoke on the topic. But this will be the first time I've spoken with him now that I've actually written a book on it, and this book is coming out. And so obviously we're going to be talking about the book and the structure on the job training topic in general. And they're great guys to interview with. They're really interesting. But rest assured, I will have that file. I will save that file. I will share the link for where you can listen to the program online, so that you can all go hear it later if you'd like to. So I got those on the agenda today. Oh, and my daytime job. So speaking of which, I better get going so I'm not late for it. All right, with that, I'll see you next time from my front porch.